See, if I did a British accent, I could be David Attenborough. But I can't do a David Attenborough impersonation. I could write a David Attenborough impersonation, but, you know, so fuzzy, you know, he'd be so soft if you pet him. How long would it take you to get the bunny in your lap, right? Let's say you're here every day, and you're feeding him, you're using your neuro-linguistic programming, or the animal equivalent. How long would it take to get that bunny in your lap? I'd pay good money to see the bunny in your lap. Censoring myself here, so. It's gotten a bit hot out here, you know. I don't have any sunscreen on. I'm out here for 10 minutes. How long is it going to take? Am I even on screen? Where's... Oh, there's the bunny. How long is it going to take me to burn to a crisp out here? I don't know. Aubrey would like to be outside in the sunshine, but she's making a birthday cake. So, making the frosting at the moment. So, that's what she's up to. I saw her looks of distemper earlier. She said she wants to be on the sunny beach, which, you know, it's the time for it, isn't it? So you should have some kitties, some bunnies, some squirrels, and some sugar gliders. I think that would make a fair menagerie, you know? Goodness, I can't really see, though. Are you in focus, camera? I've been looking at the real thing, you know. Well, I can barely see it now. Oh, maybe I gotta keep the camera lens covered with my hand. There we go. Let's see you a little better. I've been seeing dragonflies around too, which I quite delight in. I love dragonflies. They're beautiful. And they ate the skeeters. Who likes a skeeter? Look at those ears. You know what we could do? We could nap under this bench right here. Yeah, nap right in the shade of it. The bunny might come over and nibble on your ears or your hair or something. Nibble on your fingertips. As you taste like vanilla. But don't let them do it. Just because they're bunnies doesn't mean they don't have fierce teeth. They really do. And that's something not a lot of people know, is that the bunny's teeth are not just means of acquiring food, it's also an offensive weapon. They can cut your finger right in half. So people think, you know, they worry about the pit bulls, but really, they might need to worry about the bunnies cutting their little fingers in half, their wee chillins. The bunny can be a fearsome animal when cornered. And they can scream like nobody's business, I hear. To permanent ear damage. They can pee on you, which I can attest to personally. They'll pee right on you. Even if you've been feeding them and loving them, that won't stop a bunny. And bunnies will also assault your food supply. Right? They'll go in there and they will literally kill you by annihilating your food supply. Bunnies are very dangerous, you know. You can't just go by looks, you know. You might look at a guy and think, oh, he's pretty good looking, or look at a girl and think she's pretty good looking. You know, I'd like to be with them, but then you find out what kind of person they really are. Same thing with bunnies. Just because they look cute and squishy and friendly doesn't mean that they aren't, they might be your doom. And you Australians, you understand that better than most because you've built the world's longest fence, you know, because you understand the bunny threat better than anybody else. But I think the average person, it's probably a certain amount of government propaganda, you You know, they've come to believe that bunnies are perfectly safe, and you know, it's just not true. They're dangerous. That doesn't mean you can't make your peace with danger. You know, you make peace with dangerous things all the time. I mean, think of how many sharp objects are in your kitchen, right? Blenders. Think of what could happen if a blender goes wrong. It can make a grindstone accident look positively pleasant by comparison. You know, toasters burn down your whole house. You know, ovens blow up your house. What else? Refrigerators get locked inside. You know, dangerous place, your kitchen. But that doesn't mean, oh, I think I'm off camera. But that doesn't mean you can't make peace with danger. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't have a sweet little bunny pet. You know, there's certainly, you know, there's certainly some. Try to zoom in here. It's harder than you think. You know, there are certainly some. Well, like there's the historic bunnies. I think people understood them better. Like the Easter Bunny. If you ever looked at the prints the Easter Bunny leaves behind, you know, you'll see just how dangerous they could have been. Like the saber-toothed tiger and the saber-toothed bunny. You know, many a caveman only had one experience with a saber-toothed bunny. And you know, they're not extinct. Again, as you can attest from the Easter Bunny prints. But, oops, zoom in there now. You know, they are rare creatures, all the same. I think that's why people don't really appreciate the, well, you know, just, they don't respect the bunny like they should. Also, you know, you could be concentrating on a bunny, right? You know, you're doing what I'm doing right now, and then suddenly somebody sneaks up behind you. You know? Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody might be waking up. Maybe you're waking up in self-defense. I stopped talking. Alright. Well, I better put this video away before you get car sick. And he doesn't seem to do anything, and I'm hot. I'm bloody hot. So, alright. So there he sits, there I sit. We're both in shot. Oh, ho, ho. Alright. Mwah.